Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Sheikh Mohammed and this video is about the current affairs June 2020 part 4. Now in this video we are going to discuss about many important things, many important current affairs in the month of June. That is, you would have heard about 59 Chinese apps were banned. Which ministry is involved in that? According to which act they have banned that? World Competitiveness Index. So what is India's rank? Which country tops? Right? Then what is PM Swanidhi? Clear? Then which state celebrated the Mars Day? What is Rajaprabha? Which state is related to Rajaprabha? Then two important allocations: 445 crore and 15,000 crore. For what purpose? What purpose they have allocated this amount? Right? Then what is COVID beep? These everything, and not only this. Other than this also we are going to discuss many important things, many important current affairs from the month of June. So don't skip the video and watch the full video. Right? If you are watching our channel for the first time, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that whenever I am posting video, you will get the videos. Let's get started with this video. Right? Now, you would have heard about this, that is 59 Chinese apps were banned. The Chinese mobile apps were banned and many fans of TikTok and share it, they feel bad about this, right? They feel bad about this. Actually, which ministry involved in this banning? That is MeitY. MeitY is related in this, right? MeitY, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. This ministry announced that Government of India banned 59 Chinese mobile apps, including TikTok, Sharit and other things. Clear? Now, according to which rule they have banned that? According to Section 69A of the IT Act. In IT Act, what is the section? Section 69A, 59 apps. Section is 69A of IT Act. Clear? And they use the IT Rules 2009. What is the IT Rules 2009? Procedure and safeguards for blocking of access of information by public. This is a rule they have used to ban this applications. And main reason is these apps are a threat to our security of the nations. So they have banned this Chinese apps. And who is the Ministry of MeitY? Who is the current cabinet minister of MeitY? Ravi Shankar Prasad is the minister of this MeitY. Clear? And he is from Patna Sahib, Bihar. His constituency is Patna Sahib, Bihar. He not only the Ministry of MeitY, he is also the Minister of Communications. Minister of Communications, Law and Justice. Minister is Ravi Shankar Prasad. In this slide, you have to know 59 apps, 69A, Section IT Act, IT Rules 2009. These are the important questions. Then, Environment Performance Index was released on the month of June. In that, what is India's rank? India's rank is 168 and the country tops in the list is Denmark. EPI, Environment Performance Index, India's rank is 168 and top country is Denmark, and out of 180 countries, out of only 180 countries, India's rank is 168. Now, sometimes they will ask a question particularly given this value, that is what is the rank of India in Environment Performance Index according to air quality. Remember, air quality, India's rank is 179. Total 180 country, 179, it is second last, right? Then according to in biodiversity and habitat, what is India's rank means? 148. 106 according to climate change mitigation. That is, in a simple, they are asking a question, Environment Performance Index means India's rank is 168, Denmark is number 1. Particularly, they are asking air quality 179, 148 is biodiversity and habitat, 106 is climate change and mitigation, climate change mitigation. Then, university ranking was released, world level university ranking. That ranking was released by Kwak-Kwarali-Simons. That is, sometimes in exam they will ask us QS ranking. Clear? Full form is Kwak-Kwarali-Simons. They have released World University Ranking for 2021. Which university number 1? This is the question. Which university is number 1? Massachusetts Institute of Technology from USA was the number 1. Clear? Then World Competitiveness Index. In World Competitiveness Index, India's rank is 43 and the list was topped by the country Singapore. World Competitiveness Index, India's rank is 43 and number 1 country is Singapore. Institute for Management Development, IMD, releases this report. Clear? Then Nature Index Table 2020 was released. In that, India's rank is 12th rank and number 1 is USA. Then SIPRI Yearbook 2020. SIPRI Yearbook 2020. What is SIPRI? Nothing but SIPRI, Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. They have released one yearbook. Every year they are releasing this yearbook, right? In that yearbook, India's rank is 6 and USA is top. Clear? In which means nuclear weapon holding. In the nuclear weapon holding, India's rank is 6th place on SIPRI yearbook and top is USA. Khadi and Village Industries Commission, they have launched one unique project in Maharashtra, exactly at the district of Palghar district. And what is the project is about? The project to increase the production of Neera and Palmgar, which are the products from the palm tree. Neera is a drink we can take from the palm tree and Palmgar is a byproduct which is taken from that drink. Clear? To launch, to increase the production of this Neera and Palmgar, KVIC launched this unique project. That is, they are providing toolkits, equipments to the local people, local artisans who are involved in this agriculture, right? Who are involved in this practice of taking Neera and Palmgar. Then PM Swanidhi. So what is PM Swanidhi? Very important. They will ask more. You can expect questions from this PM Swanidhi. The PM Swanidhi is nothing but PM, Pradhan Mantri, Prime Minister, right? Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi. Clear? SVA. S for street, V for vendor, A for Atmanirbhar. That is to help the street vendors. To help the street vendors, government launched this scheme. That is, it is a microcredit scheme. It's a microcredit scheme that is providing small amount of loan to the street vendors. And how much amount they will give is up to rupees 10,000 rupees. Street vendor can able to get maximum amount of 10,000 rupees loan through this scheme, PM Swanidhi. It was launched by which ministry? Very important question. It was launched by MOHUA. MOHUA means Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, they have launched this scheme, but this scheme was announced by Nirmala Sitharaman. Nirmala Sitharaman is who? The person, the ministry, Cabinet Ministry of Finance and Corporate Affairs. She announced this scheme on the month May, but Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, they have launched this scheme. On June 1. The scheme name is PM Swanidhi, nothing but providing loan to the street vendors. Clear? Up to 10,000 rupees. And this scheme will be implemented and it will be on practice till March 22. Till March 2022. Next 2 years it will be in practice. Clear? Then a person, a street vendor, a small vendor who are eligible to take a loan means who own a business or who is running a business before March 24 this year. They are eligible to get the loan. And what is the target is 50 lakh people will get benefit. This is the target of the government. 50 lakh people will get benefit. 50 lakh street vendors will get benefit. That is the target of the scheme. The scheme will be in practice till March 2022. Maximum amount is 10,000 rupees. MOHUA launched this scheme, and MOHUA, current minister of MOHUA is Hardeep Singh Puri. Hardeep Singh Puri is the current Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs. And you will have a doubt, this scheme was launched by Housing and Urban Affairs. That means it will help only street vendors of urban? No. Clear? All the street vendors will be included. Rural people. SIDBI, it is given as SIDBI. Why? This scheme, who is a technical partner? Which development bank is the technical partner? Means SIDBI is the technical partner. This scheme is implemented by SIDBI under the guidance of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So SIDBI will implement this scheme and they will look after this scheme. Clear? And which banks are involved in this scheme means all the scheduled commercial banks, regional rural banks, right? Then NBFCs, microfinance institutions, everything is included to give a loan for the street vendors through this scheme. Then many important things about this state, that is Great June Uprising Day was celebrated in which state? Was celebrated in Manipur. Exactly on June 18th, they have celebrated the Great June Uprising Day. And Manipur CM is Bairen Singh. Najma Heptullah is the current governor of Manipur. Then Mask Day. Mask Day was celebrated in Karnataka. Why they have celebrated this day? To give an awareness about the mask, sanitizer, hand wash, everything. To give awareness to the people, they have celebrated this Mask Day. Mask Day is related to Karnataka. That is also on 18th June. And Karnataka CM is Yediyurappa. Vajpayee Wala was the governor. Then Year 20. Year 20 is related to Mumbai, and it is related to the Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. That Mumbai Corporation, they have launched this scheme Year 20. Nothing but to provide the information about the ICUs and ventilators available. Simple. Clear? Year 20. Ventilators available and ICU beds. Then Rajasthan, they have launched one scheme for the food security of the poor people, that is providing food to the poor people. That scheme name is Indira Rasoi Yojana. Indira Rasoi Yojana is related to Rajasthan. Ashok Gehlot was the CM and Kalraj Misra was the current governor of Rajasthan. And what is the objective of this scheme is no people sleep hungry. That is the objective of this scheme. Then Odisha, there are two important news about the Odisha. That is Odisha, they have adopted one Anandam of the Odisha. That is the state cabinet of Odisha has adopted Bande Utkala Janani. What is the name? Bande Utkala Janani, or glory to the mother Utkala, as the anthem of Odisha. What is the anthem of Odisha from the June? Glory to the mother Utkala or Bande Utkala Janani. Then Raja Parba festival was celebrated in Odisha. Raja Parba, nothing but they are celebrating this for the Earth's Womanhood Day. Then India's largest and first ever Virtual Healthcare and Hygiene Expo 2020 was organized by, it was done on June, and it was organized by FICCI, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industries. They have organized this, and who inaugurated this? Virtual Healthcare and Hygiene Expo 2020 for the first time it was celebrated, and it was inaugurated by Mansukh Mandavia. Then who is Mansukh Mandavia? He is the Minister of State of Shipping and Chemicals and Fertilizers. Clear? Minister of State for the shipping industry and chemicals and fertilizers. He launched this event through video conference. Then rupees 445 crore was approved by the government for the state of Chhattisgarh for the mission. What is that mission? Jal Jeevan Mission. So the rupees 445 crore was approved by Government of India for the implementation of Jal Jeevan Mission in Chhattisgarh. Then CM of Chhattisgarh is Bhupesh Pagal and the Governor of Chhattisgarh is Anshiya UK. Clear? That we have discussed in the last videos also. Then Mahaparvana. Mahaparvana is an scheme, is a campaign launched by which state? Maharashtra. Easy to answer in the exam, right? Maharashtra. I repeat, Mahaparvana is related to which state? Means Maharashtra. The scheme is to attract the fresh investment in industries. Clear? Then rupees 15,000 crore budget for which? Clear? For what is the purpose of this budget allocation? That is for Animal Husbandry and Infrastructure Development Fund, AHIDF. Animal Husbandry Infrastructure Development Fund, rupees 15,000 crore has been allocated as a budget by our cabinet government. Right. Then COVID Beep app. What is this COVID Beep app? So it's a mobile app. It was launched by ESIC Medical College, Hyderabad, in collaboration with the IIT Hyderabad and Department of Atomic Energy. Which are the organization involved in this? ESIC Medical College, Hyderabad, and IIT Hyderabad and Department of Atomic Energy. Right. So this app is used to identify the physiological parameters. It's an wireless app. It will identify the physiological parameters. And there is abbreviation for this also, right? What is abbreviation? COVID Beep, right? Continuous Oxygenation and Vital Information Detection Biomed. Continuous Oxygenation and Vital Information Detection. This is a full form they have given for this COVID Beep. Then what is Beep? Biomed ECIL ESIC pod. Clear? Then India has been elected as a non-permanent member of United Nations Security Council. In United Nations Security Council, India was elected as a non-permanent member for the next 2 years. along with, clear, India was elected along with Ireland, clear, Norway, Mexico, these are the other nations. This year they are elected as a non-permanent member. India also elected as one of the non-permanent member, clear. Then Yukti 2.0. What is this Yukti 2.0? Yukti 2.0 is nothing but a campaign which is launched to identify innovative solutions for the COVID-19 pandemic, clear, from the higher and technical education institutes. This scheme was launched, and this scheme was launched by this Yukti 2.0. Already Yukti was there, now it is Yukti 2.0, right? Yukti 2.0, it was launched by our HRD minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, clear. Then Yukti, the Young India Combating COVID with KTI, right? What is KTI? Knowledge, technology and innovation. Nothing but getting innovative ideas, innovative solutions from the higher and technical education institutes for the COVID-19 pandemic situation, clear. Now it was launched by Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, and Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank is our HRD minister, and his constituency is Haridwar, Uttarakhand, clear. I hope you all clear with this news what we have discussed today, and part 5 will be released soon. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon, and if you like our videos, give like to our videos and share our videos to your friends so that they will also get benefit, and you will get more useful videos from our channel continuously. Thank you. Meet you in another video.